commenting your thoughts. Two quick questions on masks. Please emphasize how long should we be looking at wearing masks in public life over the next few months? How long do you think?
The way I have studied the virus and the way I have studied its propagation and infectiousness, I am looking pretty much that we have to wear the mask not up to this Diwali, up to the next Diwali. This epidemic is not going to die before 1.5 years.
My God.
Right. Because I tell you, this is exactly, if you study 1918 epidemic of Spanish flu, see, because the Christmas was coming, the government was forced to lift up the lockdown.
Yes, then they had the second wave.
On 15th of December, they lifted the lockdown. And by the first week of January, they had a second wave, and which was bigger than that. Now, we know that some festival month is going on for some people in India, and they have their advisories that don't believe the epidemiologists, don't believe the virologists, only believe in the supreme power, that the supreme power is going to take care of you. And I am pretty sure that when this festival month is going to be over, there will be celebrations unrestricted. 144 कलम को कोई मानने वाला नहीं है, आगे भी नहीं मानने हैं, अभी भी नहीं मानने वाले हैं. So I am looking that there will be a big surge in June, and by the end of June the rains will start coming, and in this year the weather department has predicted 100% monsoon uniform across the nation. तो पूरा 16 साल होने वाला है, इतनी बारिश होने वाली है और इतने बादल होने वाले हैं कि UV light will be cut off. So whatever little help we are getting from the UV light in these months will be gone up to the Diwali. तो ये एपिडेमिक जो है वो कम से कम इस दिवाली पहले तो कट होने ही वाला नहीं है, मुझे लग रहा है. Then the winter will come. So in winter, this is a respiratory virus, so it will propagate further, like what happened in Wuhan, what happened in China, what happened in Italy. And the discipline of Indian people is much lax than any other people in the. See, people don't want to wear the mask. Even when they come with the mask, अपने हॉस्पिटल में बैठे हैं सामने, तो बोलते मास्क नीचे उतार देते हैं, फिर हमने बोलना पर 10 बार बोलेंगे आप चढ़ाओ. So they don't wear the mask, and mask जब नहीं पहनते हैं तो वो जब छींकते हैं तो 2 मीटर तक एरोसोल जाता है.
Right, sir. We learned that from your talk. If I have to ask you, suppose all of us wear masks at all times, how much % of COVID cases can you reduce?
I think the probability of you infecting yourself will be reduced by 98 or 99%. Right. But the COVID cases will not decrease, because 100% of the population of India is not going to believe you. Only 20% will believe. 80% of the general population does not believe in masks. They wear the mask only for the sake.
And suppose there is a way to make them aware of this, and everybody starts wearing the mask, how much will it help? We have to spread the message.
Yes, definitely. If everybody, for example, Pan-India mask movement happens, something like Czechoslovakia and something like South Korea, these two countries I take up as a model for masking, and even Wuhan for that matter. If you look at Wuhan, there is not a single person in videos you will see in Wuhan, even today, who is without mask. Everybody has a mask. So if the mask everybody wears, we can cut down this epidemic in as less time as about 4 months time.
So we have to pass the message that mask is very important. It has to be universal.
Absolutely. It has to be, and not simple mask, not the show mask. The mask has to be one which cannot kill the flame of your candle at 4-inch or 5-inch distance. Then only that's a mask. Otherwise, it's just a show mask. not a
Right, sir.
medical mask or not an non-contagious mask.
I
So
invite.
I request that rather than all of us, all of those who are seeing this video and who will be seeing this video in future, and I request Cipla to make that my sister's mask video public someday, that much portion, that all of us should make a cotton cloth mask with a pocket, and we put tissue paper or toilet paper in between and use it. That is the cheapest way. Spending N95 mask 200 rupees for the whole family every day for the pan India is not possible.
And you
So
don't
people,
get good quality
and you then
N95.
good, right, exactly. For a good quality certified N95, what we are getting, most of them are duplicate N95.
Right.
Certified N95 means you are spending around 390 rupees or something. And you have, it is not autoclavable, theoretically not reusable. So theoretically you have to discard every 4 hours or
Yes,
5
there are a lot of
hours.
questions how to reuse a N95 mask or re-sterilize. I think it is not
If,
recommended.
yeah, it is not recommended. It can be done if you remove the metal clip and then autoclave it. And Dr. Mukesh has done some research on N95 re-sterilization. So,
If you remove the metal, you can put it into the oven, the microwave oven.
micro oven, yeah. You can, but I tried on several companies N95 removing the metal. Some of them have a metal on the top that you can remove, but while removing,
You
some
damage.
you damage it. And most of the masks have a metal clip inside between the two layers. So
Yes.
you cannot cut it out. So instead, I felt in my whole hospital staff, they have made matching masks for them, matching dresses, and with that paper. So we have completely discarded using these disposable masks.
And N95 mask with the valve. What do you say about
Jagdeep.
that? They are to be
Oh,
used or not?
that no. That valve, I tell you, the valve. What is the valve? That valve is when you feel that N95 is too tight for you, that it is not allowing you to breathe so quickly, the air in. Then you use the inlet valve so that you have an easy, output. Sorry, I mean,
Excelling.
right, exhaling,
Actually,
exhaling.
yeah.
And the
Yeah, go forward.
second kind of valves are having a carbon cartridge, activated carbon cartridge, through which you inhale. Now that is actually for those workers who are working in very dirty area, मानो कि जिन्होंने कचरा उठाना है या गटर के अंदर जाके काम करना है, तो उसमें जो कार्बन है, एक्टिवेटेड कार्बन, वो मीथेन को एब्सॉर्ब कर लेगा, तो उसको उतनी गंध नहीं आएगी, वॉमिटिंग हो जाएगी.
They're safer. Yeah.
They are safer from methane, they are safer from poisonous smell. Like somebody working in Ankleshwar has to have that carbon charcoal
Mask.
mask,
Well.
so that they can breathe without poisoning themselves with the organ of phosphorus, which is everywhere in the air.
Dr. Jagdeep,
So,
Yes, sir.
right.
see, this mask I have washed for more than 10 times at 70 to 80 degrees centigrade. And still you can't, make the candle to go off. One thing. Second thing, the same mask I put into the hot, this box type of solar cooker. In box type of the solar
that's
cooker,
a good idea.
the temperature goes to the 70 to 80 degree because the cooking temperature is 70, 80 degree. So whatever utensil you put in your solar cooker, you can't touch it directly. It's so hot. So
Yeah,
this
that's
mask I myself put more than 10 times in solar cooker. And my younger brother is a textile engineer, and I asked some detail about this. So this mask are made up of PP, non-woven PP polypropylene, and the middle layer is a met-blown polypropylene. So what he says, according to this textile, the science, this mask you can wash as many times as you can. You only provided you should not put into the washing machine, one thing, and you should not do brushing. Brushing and washing machine washes disrupts the fibers of this PP. Till then, it maintains its all the properties. So more than 10 times washing and more than 10 times putting into the solar cooker, in spite all that thing, this mask itself is the test negative, blow test negative till today.
Right, sir. Right, sir.
So I don't know. See,
Second thing is
I don't
like-
know.
I keep these
Yeah.
mask in a sunlight.
Yeah, but solar cooker, solar cooker enhances the effect of the sunlight by 4 to 5 times. So if you have to with for 30 minutes, in 30 minutes, 80-degree temperature stays for 30 minutes. It kills even human body.
Yeah, sunlight will dry the mask, but solar cooker will sterilize it, I think. Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I request Dr. Girish Jetwa to summarize the session. It has been a very long session. Sir,
Yeah, but
you've been
wonderful.
patient waiting.
But Mukesh, I
Yeah,
just want
which
to mention
Mukesh?
here, Dr. Porwal,
Yes.
Yeah.
that believe me that this is just the beginning of the epidemic. We have been able to contain it because of the lockdown from spreading it. The moment you open up lockdown, it's going to spread countrywide. So we really, really have to learn how to protect ourselves from inside the hospital as well as inside, outside in the streets or in the other shops. So although the time was more, rather than seeing Netflix movies, it was more important to have this for 3 hours. So
Yes.
that is one thing, and more such
Yes.
people, what would they do? They would either see the serial or Netflix and spend the time. 3 घंटा मूवी देखने जाते हैं तो आप स्पेंड करते ही हैं, तो 3 घंटे